Welcome to the National Championship match of the 2023 Varsity National History Bowl. Hunter College High School from New York City, New York, the two-time defending Varsity National Champion. On my right is Livingston High School, the defending Junior Varsity National Champion. Should be a fantastic match. My name is David Madden. I'm the founder of the National History Bowl and co-executive director of international academic competitions with my wife, Nolan. Players, let's do a quick buzzer check, and then we'll get started. Start us off on the Hunter. Buzzers seem all good. Okay, players, again, 10 questions in the first quarter, second quarter, and fourth quarter. Scorekeeping will be Todd Maxey of Florida. And players, this is a one-match national championship title match. So best of luck to all of you. Let's get names here because Todd's going to keep individual scores as well. So if you could just say your first name as we go ahead. Robert.
Jacob. Ian. Did he enjoy? Should I spell it out? Yes. F-A-H-I-A-N. Joy. J-O-Y.
First name is sufficient.
Amazing. Matthew. 2 T's.
Okay. All right, players, let's begin. Audience, silence your cell phones, please. Please no getting up in between the questions. You can do that during the word breaks. Off we go with toss-up number one. Good luck. After this battle's losing side fled to Trogir, the victors seized the losing kingdom's royal seal and issued a number of big decrees to harass one side's leaders. A Ruthenian slave's warning of a planned bridge crossing gave Uthred ample time to prevent an ambush at this battle, which is sometimes named for the Salio River, near which it was fought. Bertha and Subotai were commanders of one army.
Battle of Mogi.
Mogi is correct for 10. Toss it 2. Hugh Guthrie falsely claimed that participants in this event were the first to fire in one clash. R.B. Bennett accused this event's leader, Slim Evans, of committing embezzlement. Demands for skilled laborers to receive union wages were made during this event, which was undergone by members of the Workers' Unity League. Participants in this event fought with the Mounties in the Regina riot.
The On to Ottawa march?
That is correct. On to Ottawa. Number 3. This scientist was the first to prove that human T lymphotropic virus could cause cancer. This person served as the chief scientific officer of IFARX Pharmaceuticals, which produced medication for hepatitis C. In 1990, this woman started the Center for AIDS Research at the University of California, Irvine. Passing away in 2020 for 10 points, who was this Chinese-American virologist, the first researcher to clone HIV to help improve HIV's link to AIDS?
Tu Yo-Yo?
No.
Rachel Carson?
This is Flossie Wong-Stall. Toss-up number 4. At the Battle of Kemp's Landing, a member of this group captured Colonel Joseph Hutchings. A member of this group, who dubbed himself Colonel Ty, later became the leader of the Black Brigade, a guerrilla force tasked with defending New York City. Another member of this military unit, who had previously been enslaved by George Washington, participated in a rebellion in Sierra Leone. Composed of the state...
Like the Ethiopian regiment?
The Ethiopian regiment is correct for 10. Toss-up 5. This group practiced male continence as a form of birth control and for their Oneida community is correct for 10. Toss-up 6. Along the Isonzo River, this man launched 4 failed offenses intended to capture the fortress of Gorizia, resulting in over 250. Cadorna is correct for 10. Toss-up 7. Christopher Marlowe wrote an unfinished poem about this mythical figure and his lover, which would later be completed by George Chapman. Following his successful emulation of the notable feat of this mythical figure, Lord Byron composed the poem written after swimming from Sestos to Abydos. This figure convinced his lover, a priestess of Aphrodite, that a virgin was not suited for such a position. For 10 points, named this figure, who drowned after his lover, Hero, plunged to her death in the sea.
Quantities?
No.
Yeah, no, just kill the toss-up.
Leander is the correct answer. Toss-up 8. One of this event's leaders stated that nothing was lost save honor. One of the men who caused this event was Abel Corbin, who married a sister of the sitting president. Robber barons sought knowledge about the sale of the central good during this event.
The gold ring?
No. $4 million of which was released on September 24, 1869. Insights into Ulysses Grant's policies were sought in the lead-up to for 10 points, what event in which Jim Fisk and Jay Gould attempted to corner the market on gold. Time, I called it, this is the Black Friday gold panic. Toss-up 9. This ruler was the subject of a prophecy by Savonarola, who claimed he was God's instrument to purify the corruption.
Charles VIII?
Charles VIII is correct. Toss at 10, then we'll score check at the end of the quarter. Newton D. Baker headed a board that exonerated Herbert Germain Slocum for his inability to prevent this event, which allegedly resulted in one side obtaining 80 horses and 300 rifles. The 13th Cavalry Regiment was deployed in the aftermath of this event, which sparked a punitive expedition into its...
The raid on Columbus?
That is correct for 10 points. And we'll get a score check at the end of the quarter.
They said 50.
50 to 20, the advantage to Livingston. Livingston, I presume you have no substitutions. Hunter, are you a team of 4?
Are we allowed to sub a JV player?
No.
Are we allowed to sub a stuffed animal on?
Your call there, but I doubt it's going to happen. Okay, into the second quarter we go. Good luck, teams. Here's toss-up number 1. During a congressional debate over the Voting Rights Act of 1965, this man told Senator Jacob Javits, the only Jewish member of the higher chamber, "I don't like you or your kind." This politician told Lyndon B. Johnson, "I believe it's a publicity stunt," regarding the murder of 3 civil rights workers in his home state. Joe Biden faced criticism in 2019 for saying that this segregationist senator never called me boy, he always called me son. For 10 points, name this voice of the white South, a U.S. senator from Mississippi.
Richard Russell.
This is James Eastland. Toss-up 2. This ruler's minority was dominated by several German captains, beginning with Markgraf von Anweiler. The assassination of Philip of Swabia by Count Otto VIII opened the way for this ruler's accession to the imperial throne. This ruler negotiated the return of Jerusalem to Christian hands.
Frederick II.
Is correct for 10 points. Your bonus. This conflict arose between Frederick and the papacy, seeing fighting in central and southern Italy before the Treaty of San Germano secured the status quo.
Just like the Lombard War.
This is the War of the Keys. Toss-up 3. An item designed by this man's company hid Grace Kelly's baby bump in a 1956 photograph, which made it onto the cover of Life. In 2014, Axel Dumas became CEO of the company founded by this man who relied on handmade stitching technique to manufacture horse harnesses. In 1984, the company this man founded developed a bag line named after the actress Jane Birkin. Born in a French-controlled German region in 1801, for 10 points, who is this founder of a French fashion house? Is correct for 10. And your bonus. In 2003, Hermès named this French fashion designer as its creative director. This unconventional enfant terrible designed Madonna's cone bra, and in 2012 became the first fashion designer to sit on the jury for the main competition at Cannes.
Kate Spade.
This is Jean-Paul Gaultier. Toss-up 4. This paper was the only major publication to defend suspected serial killer John Bodkin Adams. This pro-Brexit paper notably published front-page conspiracy theories.
The Sun.
No. Front-page conspiracy theories regarding the death of Princess Diana on the 1-year anniversary of the London bombings. Despite its association with the Canada-born British politician who was involved in the ousting of H.H. Asquith, this paper was founded in 1900 by Arthur Pearson. This paper became the world's most circulated under the leadership of Lord Beaverbrook. For 10 points, name this popular London-based tabloid newspaper.
Telegraph.
This is the Daily Express. Toss-up 5. An essay about this location borrows a term from Jeremy Bentham to describe a game whose stakes are so extreme that it is irrational to participate. A short film titled Trance and Dance in This Place depicted local women engaging in a ritual dance with priest daggers. This place was ruled by a feudal state according to the book Nagara, and this location is the subject of the essay Deep Play.
Bali.
Bali is correct for 10. Your bonus. This anthropologist collaborated with his wife, Margaret Mead, on studies published in Balinese character. This man also wrote Steps to an Ecology of Mind.
Gregory Bateson.
Gregory Bateson is correct for 10 points. Toss-up 6. The 7th letter provides advice to this man's uncle's followers on how to advise and contain this man. This man conspired with Philistus to have his uncle Dion exiled and give away his property and wife to his rivals. This man's lavish lifestyle prompted his uncle to bring Plato to teach him. According to legend, this man demonstrated the dangers of being in power by using horse hair to hang a sword over the head of Damocles. For 10 points, name this 4th century BC Sicilian tyrant.
Hero of Syracuse.
No.
Giovanni of Palermo.
This is Dionysius II of Syracuse. Toss-up 7. This man once wrote a poem about mean words in which he fussed about other people giving him instructions. This man complained about a sky god with his name and threatened to fire cannons at that god's.
Zhang Zhongchan.
Is correct for 10 points. And your bonus. As his army fell apart, Zhang sought Japanese protection in this city, home to the former Russian base of Port Arthur.
Dalian.
Is correct for 10. Toss-up 8. After conquering the people who built it, this kingdom relied on the Marie Dam for its water supply. After his son was...
Axum.
No. After his son was killed, a ruler of this kingdom cut down every palm tree in Yathrid to deny them their livelihood. This kingdom was ruled by the Jewish dynasty of Nuwas and was ended after being invaded and annexed by Ethiopia's Aksum Empire. This kingdom's capital was located at Zafar, near the modern city of Sana'a. For 10 points, name this ancient kingdom based in Yemen. Is correct for 10. Your bonus, the Himyarite kingdom conquered these South Arabian people who are listed alongside Jews and Christians in the Quran as people of the book, and who may be related to the Mandaeans. Answer?
Chaldeans.
These are the Sabaeans. Can we get a quick score check with 2 played in the quarter?
110.
Okay, toss-up 9. After Pope Hadrian III died on his way to Worms, this man was unable to convince his bishops to recognize his illegitimate son Bernard as his heir. After being forced to pay tribute, this king called a conference at Speyer, where his men ambushed and killed Godfrey and blinded Hugh. After this man was deposed by his nephew, the Carolingian Empire dissolved into West, Middle, and East Francia. For 10 points, name this often mocked Germanic. No, this often mocked Germanic king, the son of Louis the German, who twice bribed Viking raiders to stop their invasions.
Charles the Simple.
This is Charles the Fat. Unlucky. Mine too. Toss 10. Last quarter. Though not Hungarian himself, this artist fled the Iron Curtain in 1956 due to the Hungarian uprising, and then spent 17 years as a stateless person before becoming a U.S. citizen. One work by this artist closed early after a woman was killed by an umbrella while visiting it. This artist, together with his Moroccan-born partner, is correct for 10. And your bonus. Another Christo and Jeanne Claude project was wrapping this bridge in Paris in 1985. With its construction beginning in 1578, its oldest bridge over the Seine still standing in Paris, its name notwithstanding.
New Bridge.
No, is the Pont Neuf.
Yeah.
Wish to protest? Okay. The protest will be adjudicated at the end of the match if it matters, as that's how we do it in the bowl. It would have been adjudicated now if it would have meant a difference in who picks first in the third quarter, but it will not. So protest notwithstanding, the score is
110 to 40.
110 to 40, possibly 50. Okay. Okay, so come on in, grab a seat. If you have been playing this package, please obviously totally silent. And it will be Livingston's pick in the third quarter. And your categories are Historic Missouri, the Colline Gate, or the Red River Rebellion. Historic Missouri, the Colline Gate, or the Red River Rebellion. And if we can have somebody come up and time it, I want to make sure that it's not going to time out.
Red River Rebellion.
Red River Rebellion. It will be okay.
Okay.
Okay, all of these begin with the set phrase regarding the Red River Rebellion, named the ... Okay, I'll take the first answer because you directed at me. Come on in, grab a seat. We're about to begin the third quarter. 60 seconds on the clock, please. And go when I drop my finger. Regarding the Red River Rebellion, name the country in which the rebellion occurred. Yes, the modern province once comprising the majority of Rupert's Land at the center of the rebellion.
Manitoba.
Yes, the language spoken by most of Métis whom the rebellion sought to protect. Yes, the company whose transfer of Rupert's Land to Canada paved the way for the rebellion. Yes, the Métis who led at the end of the rebellion. Yes, the future British commander-in-chief who led the expedition sent to secure sovereignty after the rebellion. Yes, the lieutenant governor whose actions led to the creation of the provisional government. And the Irish settler who killed Norbert Parisien and was himself controversially executed by the rebels. Okay, 6 for 60 points. And 2 over 200. Okay, Hunter, here are the 2 on the bounce back. Regarding the Red River Rebellion, name the lieutenant governor whose actions led to the creation of the provisional government. Answer?
McDonald.
McDougall. William McDougall. And the Irish settler who killed Norbert Parisien and was himself controversially executed by the rebels. Answer?
McDonald.
This is Thomas Scott. So no points on the bounce back. And now it will be Hunter's pick from either Historic Missouri or the Colline Gate.
Historic Missouri.
Historic Missouri, it will be. Future reference, the Colline Gate is in Rome. What we needed today. Okay. Yeah, the city they built purposely for the 2023 International History. Not quite. All right, Hunter. Historic Missouri will be your category. All of these begin with the set phrase regarding the state of Missouri. The one will get 60 seconds on the clock. Okay, again, begin when I drop my finger. Regarding the state of Missouri, being the only president from Missouri who succeeded FDR. Yes, the general nicknamed Blackjack, who commanded the American Expeditionary Forces in World War I.
We said Persian.
Yes, the newsman and St. Joseph native, nicknamed the most trusted man in America as anchorman for CBS Evening News. Yes, the St. Louis University attended by Tennessee Williams and conservative activist Phyllis Schlafly.
Washington University, St. Louis.
Yes, the Serenity Prayer author, who Time magazine called the greatest Protestant theologian in America since Jonathan Edwards.
Right.
No, the Democratic political machine boss convicted of tax evasion and prosecuted by U.S. Attorney General. Yes, the first black man to serve a full term in the U.S. Senate.
Kings.
No, and the cultural region of central Missouri coinciding with Little Dixie, which historically connected the east coast of the Oregon and California trails.
The Ozarks.
No, okay. All right, we did get through them all, and you picked up 5 for 50 points. So 3 over to Livingston. Okay, Livingston. Regarding the state of Missouri, name the Serenity Prayer author, whom Time magazine called the greatest Protestant theologian in America since Jonathan Edwards. Niebuhr is correct for 10. The first black man to serve a full term in the U.S. Senate.
Oh man. Robert Smalls.
This is Blanche Bruce. And the cultural region of central Missouri coincided with Little Dixie, which historically connected the East Coast with Oregon and California trails. No, that's what they said. This is Boonslick. Boonslick country. Boonslick Road, or something like that. Okay, so what do we got for a score after quarter 3? 180 to 90. Remember, there are 10 questions in the fourth quarter. Teams ready? Okay. Deep breath, everyone. Good luck. 180 to 90. The lead is Livingston's as we begin quarter 4. Toss it. Toss it. This officer led an ambush that captured the Union steamboat J.R. Williams in what is referred to as the only naval battle in Oklahoma. While this officer remained loyal to the Confederacy, his rival John Ross returned to the Union side, splitting their nation in two. Early in the Civil War, this officer took over the first Cherokee Mounted Rifles from John Drew. For 10 points, named this officer the only Native American general of the Civil War and the last Confederate general to surrender. No?
Yeah, no, just kill the toss-up.
This is stand weighty. Toss-up 2. One member of this family gifted a grain dropped by a bird to Mian Boia, whose harvest from the grain helped him fund the lentil loss. The Shisha Umbad was constructed by members of this dynasty and can be found in its namesake gardens. One member of this family was thought to have amassed over 100,000 men and nearly 100 elephants in a battle in which a king of Kabulistan used artillery to overcome the larger force. Sikander was a member of...
Lodi.
Lodi is correct for 20. Toss-up 3. Celery-like leaves ornament the exterior of this building, which was named for a local brewer. Built after the completion of its architect's auditorium building, this building was said to evoke the vivid image of powerful upward movement. This building, which displays an intricate leaf-like frieze around bullseye windows near its top, exemplifies its architect's maxim, form follows function. Created with the assistance of Dankmar Adler, this terracotta building was once referred to as the Taj Mahal.
Wainwright Building.
The Wainwright Building is correct for 10. Toss-up 4. We'll score check after 5. A bishop of this city who fled after Charlemagne's campaign against the Saxons was named Villahad. A native of this city wrote the said deeds of bishops of the Hamburg Church. 4 outcast animals who flee their abusive masters eventually become musicians in this city and entailed by the brothers Grimm. This largest city on the river Vesa was home to a chronicler whose description of Finland was the first known written account of the New World. That man was named Adam of this city. Located near, but not being a part of the Swedish duchy alongside Verden, for 10 points, what is this city? The capital and namesake of the smallest and least populous state in Germany. Is not correct.
Bremen.
Is correct. Toss-up 5. After a race in Taunton, in which this man placed second, the third-place finisher William Becker choked this man to unconsciousness. Teddy Roosevelt was a supporter of this athlete who was nicknamed the Worcester Whirlwind. The exhumation and movement of the remains of this man were overseen by Frank Schwinn. A velodrome in Indianapolis is named after this man who won an 1899 one-mile sprint competition in Montreal. Sometimes prevented from competing in whites-only races for 10 points, was this world champion African-American cyclist.
Louis Armstrong.
This is Major Taylor. Score check with 5 to play.
210 to 100.
210 to 100, 5 to go. Toss at 6. During this conflict, one king ordered destruction so massive that it would cause the perpetual memory of the vengeance of God lightened upon one side for their falsehood and disloyalty. The Battle of Solway Moss occurred during 30 points. Toss up 7. At this battle, a forest known as the Wood of Barry stood in front of the left flank of the winning side. Vezon and Bourgeon were key locations at this
Agincourt.
at this battle, which was the subject of a commemorative poem by Voltaire. Fought in the Antoine municipality near Tournai, this battle saw a failed charge of 15,000 troops, partly led by the Duke of Cumberland. This battle in the Habsburg Netherlands brought King to Maurice de Saxe, though his side was forced to concede their gains in the Treaty of Aix-la-Chapelle. For 10, named this major French victory in the War of the Austrian Succession. Time, this is the Battle of Fontenoy. Toss 8. One of these people named Louis Henri supposedly visited the royal courts of Europe, including that of Louis XIII, in an account by the monk Claude David. Upon European arrival, these people allowed Portuguese men to practice polygamy in a process known as cunhatismo, which translates to brother-in-law. These speakers of Ningatu were made famous by Hans Staden, who supposedly survived these people's ritual of cannibalism by curing a local chief. For 10 points, name these indigenous people of Brazil who inhabited the Amazon jungle. Is correct for 10. Toss-up 9. In this work, the author notes that one place is too extensive to sleep all at once and too watchful even in its slumbers. The lines "universal empire is the prerogative of a writer" appear in this work, whose author wrote of his time at the Battle of Fort Lee, New Jersey. The line "these are the times that tried" and incorrect. No, you were going for the work. So the Edith Crisis. And toss of 10. This man has been posthumously criticized for bringing Minnick Wallace and his Inuit family to live in the American Museum of Natural History. This man's theories on societal development have been encompassed in the general theory of historical particularism. This man who studied the Bella Coola people also studied the Huacutul and their potlatch ceremonies. No? This man's students in
Mouse.
No, this is Franz Boas. And we have the final score of 240 to 110. Robert, outstanding job on reaching the finals for a third year in a row. What a match! Congratulations! I don't think you're idiots. All right, teams, if you can take your quick seats, we've got awards to present. We have a lot still to go today for the history, so please grab a seat real quick so we can do this as quickly as possible. Okay. We are going to continue right along in the interest of time with presenting the Small School Varsity Awards. In second place, your varsity small school second place team this weekend was Locust Valley from Long Island in New York. Is Locust Valley here? You will get your award. And the varsity small school national champion. Yes, it was a good weekend for New Jersey Public Schools. Congratulations, Mountain Lakes High School. Congratulations. Okay, congratulations. Great job to Mountain Lakes. And Ray, did you get a photo of Mountain Lakes with their small school trophy? Okay, and then is there an IEC staffer in the house? Somebody wearing an IEC shirt. Wherever you come up. That's good enough. Yes, you are wearing a shirt. Thankfully, you're not wearing an IEC shirt. It's okay. I need the list of these. We're going to do the awards first. We are doing the varsity awards first, and then we will start the B. Do not run off to your B rooms just yet. Please do not go to your B rooms. Can everybody please grab a seat as quickly as possible, including if you are doing the B. It's better if you stay here, because I have an announcement or two for the B. And we want to have varsity players who are just playing here as we give you your final awards. Okay, great. Okay, in 8th place in the varsity and your #1 single player team this year was Staples from Connecticut. There's the highest ranking class for a single player team. In 7th place from Illinois was Students in A. You know there are students in the B who will get one of them rewarded. Okay, in 6th place was Richard Montgomery, right out. Okay, come on up, RM. Keep the legacy alive. Okay, Stevenson. Yes, let's get them their awards up. Stevenson, 7th place. In 5th place today was Thomas Jefferson. Congratulations. Great day for TJ. They are the JV National Champions and Varsity 5th place. Great job. All right, head off that way, gentlemen. 4th place and their top ever finish at Nationals. Congratulations to Barrington High School for gold. Great job, congratulations. Okay. And please take whatever box your trophy may fit into for safekeeping over there. Okay, third place, another fantastic finish at Nationals to a team that keeps piling them on. Ransom, everybody, it's done. Okay, second place today, congratulations, Hunter College High School. Congratulations. 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 Second place, Arthur, can you get and last meeting first, congratulations. One of the most outstanding performances ever, and certainly the best ever performance by a 10th grader in the varsity division. Amazing stuff from Livingston High School, your national champions. And here is the national champions trophy. Apparently, Hunter has the bowl.
No, they don't.
Oh, they don't? Okay, well, we'll sort that out. But for now, that's yours to keep forever. And Michael has gold medals for the trophy. And one last award, Robert Wong, your MVP. No surprise here. Congratulations. Middle and elementary to be decided in this very room sometime in June. All right. Okay, that's all I've got for the history bowl. Arthur, my computer is not working, so if you want to. Okay. Having said that, I had said earlier that I was not